like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And now, enjoy the stream from Darklycan81. Z out.
Absolutely love that intro.
Every time. But I know, what can we do?
So how are you this week, Dave?
Come back from a holiday, had a couple of mishaps at the end, okay. Did a 3 days helping a friend out at a Comic Con. Come down with a cold in the last 24 hours. Watched an end of 2 series tonight. I'm planning on for the next 3 or 4 weeks before my next adventure.
Nice.
Other than that, it's a Thursday night.
Well, I had a rough couple of days last week, but you know about that. That was Mum's first year in Mum passing. But I think Mum was guiding me last week, because I found some really good stuff.
Stuff you don't expect to find.
Yeah, there's a few bits I wouldn't have thought I would find in a charity shop.
All the wild.
But we'll get to that in a bit. But apart from that, everything's been good. Dad's good, brother's good. Well, brother had a wee scare the other night there, but he's not keeping too good to know.
Yeah.
He's getting himself sorted out with the doctor, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Apart from that, I'm happy and pig and shit at the moment, as you say.
No, sir.
Just looking for going over to Ireland in, I think it's 6.5 weeks. No, shut up. 5.5 weeks, sorry. Because my sister's partner, he's from Ireland, so his mum and dad want to get the wee one christened. So we're going over there in a few weeks' time to get all that done. So that'll be interesting.
Going on an adventure. That's just going on an adventure.
And then when we come back for that, 3 weeks later, I'll be going on another adventure.
Nice one.
And then hopefully I'll be going on an adventure next year, if everything goes to plan.
Will's got adventures, Dad. Keeps us going.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going to Dublin next year, Dave.
Is that the Dublin Monopoly's Comic Con where Simon Van der Fantang and a few others go over for a weekend?
Yeah. I'm thinking about going over there next year.
I'm just trying to plan this year best. If we can get through this year with all the things that keep coming up, I'll be happy.
Nice to meet up with like Connor and Gerard and our Irish brothers and sisters that we've known that we've got to know over the years.
Yeah.
As I say, hopefully by the end of the year, hopefully I can come down to your neck of the woods to the NECC, meet up with you and meet up with the rest of them, hopefully. At least you'll be able to put a face to the names, and at least they'll
sometimes people don't introduce themselves, but trust me, it's like they turn up, I'm like, hello, how you doing? I was like, I know the voice, but don't know the character.
But no, I've got a few things in the pipeline. I'm just trying to work out finances for the stuff at the minute. First thing I need to do is sort my passport out, because I know you need a passport to Dublin, so I don't know if they'll let the Scottish in or not.
Definitely not if I put a word in.
But No, I'm looking forward to going out to Ireland because it'll be the first time I've been there. Fair enough, this time we're going to Belfast, but I'm hoping to go to Dublin as well next year.
Yeah.
See what time we've got. Might have maybe try and do a little toy adventure when I'm over there.
You never know what comes around the corner.
As I say, it'll be interesting to see what you can find over there.
Yeah. It's always the excitement when you're going to a new place and it's just, you don't know what to expect. Or even go to a toy fair or anything, you just don't know what to expect. And that's mainly the toy hunt experience. Instead of like, well, a couple of years ago, I was ordering stuff from one of our friends. And I'd spent all my money before I even got to the show. And nowadays, I try not to look who's there or what's there, or a rough estimate to see what's there in an old show, because you ain't going to see the same stuff again, or very little. So, yeah, it's part of a crazy time, but there you go.
It's always the same though, Dave, when you go to like toy fairs, man. Especially if they've got a Facebook page, you'll get notifications. You're going and you're like, oh is that what that guy's? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hopefully, you always keep thinking. It says like you've seen something on his picture. It's like I'm hoping we still got that when you go kind of thing. I was lucky enough that when I went to Aero last year, there was one guy. He was a custom. He made his own custom figures and all that, but he had a few knockoff figures as well in one of his pictures. And I was really hoping he would still have one of these knockoff figures. And lucky enough, he had the one I wanted.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to get that. But there was a few things I did pick up there that I wasn't expecting to find. But it's like a toy fair it is an adventure. It's an experience because you try to go to a toy fair with a blank slate. You try not to think of like things that you're after because you don't want to.
You walk through the door, the first thing you spot, you can spend all your money on the first item, and I'm like, shit. Yeah.
So you kind of go with a clean slate, and then you just hope for the best that you find something that you've been looking for, or something that's like, oh, I didn't know that existed, but I'm going to buy it. It's a good price. I don't have one in the collection. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But we've got a few small toy fairs coming up over the next 2 or 3 months anyway. In my local shopping centres, so got a couple of horror cons, got a couple of toy fairs, so we'll see what folk have got, see what the prices are, see what we can find.
Well, both days all the toy fairs started last weekend because I know down here about down there there's 2 toy fairs on. There's Comic Con and an Anime Con.
Yeah.
And it was like ridiculous. And then the same weekend, other ones around the world was on. It's now toy fair season, big start to it, then you get the middle and then the end.
Well, I know you've got another month before your boot sale season starts down your way.
Perfectly, that one, because this guy it starts like Easter or May when it's a bank holiday. So, and perfectly space this year, I'm not planning to do many car boots at all. So I'm trying to get my house back to how it was before, not how it is now. It's just boxes and boxes everywhere. It's just, you know what I mean?
Dave, I've been saying that for the last 12 months. It's like, I need to get the collection sorted out. I need to get stuff out of boxes, need to get stuff. But you just keep adding to those boxes. And you keep saying to yourself, like, nah, I'm not going to buy stuff. But you go out and you end up finding stuff and it's like, bollocks.
Yeah. But to be honest, when I do my adventure, I always set a budget for that and go with it. So I've got some bits from the Malta holiday I did, and then I helped a friend out, and I bought a few things off him as well from last weekend. So yeah, I'm going to do a few bits different this year. Yeah.
I did, to be honest with you, man, from probably not the weekend just past there, but from the following weekend, I have been going down to my charity shop every day when I'm off, just because I found these free items. And I was like, what else have they got in the back that kind of go with these free items?
Yeah.
Fair enough, the free items were already in a bag, but it kind of, when you start to when you find stuff like that you normally don't find in your local charity shop, it's like, if that's what they've got, what else have they got?
Yeah.
So I've been going down to the charity shop like every day I'm off. I go down like twice. I go down twice a day. I'll go down in the morning, see if they've put anything out, and then I'll go back like maybe an hour and a half before it shuts to see if they've actually topped up for the following day. And I have found a couple of nice pieces and some random kind of random bits.
Do you want to go first, Baz, or do you want me to go first with my Malta holiday fits first?
I'll let you go first. Let's see if this one will work.
Me. Yeah. Whatever you guys seen my channel, I just come back a week and a bit ago from Malta. I came back with a toothache and a few.
I'll just say hello to Zombie and I'll say hello to Gerard.
So, anyone else in the chat? Hello, good evening. So yeah, I've just come back from Malta if you follow my channel. I haven't put many toy pictures up yet. So you guys getting a few exclusive behind the scenes what Malta had and that sort of stuff. I did find like a car boot, a few specialty shops, nothing you'd say book a holiday for, but you know what I mean, it's enough to keep you going.
Yeah.
All I could say, if you like Playmobil, that was probably one of the biggest things over there.
Hey, Tyson.
So, but there you go. Right then. It's 90% I'm going to show off is either bootlegs or knockoffs. How's that? Let's see. We'll start up with the girls in the chat because we'll get the one or two girls with prices female connection. For the original Cindy's, two different Cindy card brand new items from back in the day. So two different card art and two different Cindy's by Pedigree. I think it's, there's the name.
All right.
So they got quite a few, so it's like an old car show and shop and that sort of stuff. I just wanted a couple of those to go and call them shelf. Keeping on the knock off the theme, and I know we all like the Lego. Baz, just tell me if I need to take these out of the bags or not. But from Batman, I think Batman and Robin, I think they were, is the Bat, and he's like car. Do you see that? I was going to take it out of the bag.
I'll take it out the bag because your side's a bit pixeled and new anyway, but I should hopefully click in. But I know you've been having your... Oh, aye. Batman.
it's like it's same weapon, same everything, but the Batman's got more articulation
Yeah.
in his arms and everything else. So I found these. But to go with it, I found the Robin. So that's all they did is Batman and Robin
Yeah.
with these proper weapons, like mind you, but they had variants of us, like different coloured riders with the Robin and Batman's. So I picked up a few of those. Do a shout out to a guy we might know. I thought I couldn't pass this up behind. It was the Ocean Adventure Scuba set. Or the both of all the scubas.
Oh, that reminds me. I'll just have
It's a bit something different.
bigger.
As Brad and me know, we both like our robots, and sometimes the packaging is better than the robot, but you know.
You can tell straight away, man, how just looking at the packaging and the figuring that looks cheap. This is like cheap plastic. Eh?
Well, the packaging does so the price I pay is about £2. I don't mind, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, things like as you say, man, things like that. It's a package. Sometimes it's the bootleg packaging that kind of inspires you to. That's what kind of draws you in. Now, it's actually nice with that one is that on the back it actually shows you how to transform it. Some of them don't. You've kind of got to work it out yourself.
I couldn't find the year, they're probably on here somewhere, but for some weird reason they were quite big on their wind-up toys, but there's a wind-up cornflake, sweet corn.
All right.
Which is a bit weird.
Funny.
And then the other one was a wind-up onion. And that's what they like off card. With his glasses and it's a bit different and weird.
Kind of looks like something for like the late 80s, early 90s,
yeah. But then the same person had up the old one-up helicopter ones, the planes.
That's
With
cool.
a big old. I don't know 2 of these, but that's Wonder Bible. You probably noticed these the most, but back in the day, do you remember these? The wind up the budgies?
Oh yeah.
Like a half metal and everything else. So they were quite. One still had loads and loads of these, so I thought, you know, it's alright. A Malta toy that I spotted that was quite different, and you know, I'm into my robots. It was like a Malta square bot.
Oh, you see tons of those kicking around
Yeah.
here. Like.
You know, really weird. So I don't know. I might start collecting one of these everywhere I go in the world. I don't know if I do spot them all, but you know, something different.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing they did quite a lot of in one of the shops I went to was 2 parts. One was the old hanging tree ornament, like old girls' dolls and bendable figures and hanging.
All right.
Just got the old packaging. And then, weirdly enough, Baz, this one place had a pencil sharpeners and that sort of stuff, and piggies. Like furniture, all different pencil sharpeners for the dwarfs, and then
Nice.
some wolves. Pretty quirky, you don't see. The last back before I get on to the main event. As you know, there's Sly, Papo, and other companies. I think one of the other companies I don't show off too much is like the Spider-Man, like 3-inch figure.
Oh, nice.
Just shout out Disney Plus has got a new Spider-Man 2D cartoon on, which is a pretty good series at the moment on Disney Plus. There's Spider. There's your like bog standard Spider-Man as well. He doesn't move, but they're just statuable figures.
Mm-hmm.
A knockoffy Power Ranger figure that doesn't light up, but I know it's like one of the old style ones. It's the old bootleggy versions. Three items to go in this haul. I know Baz likes his Optimus Prime, so Optimus Prime robot. Skateboarding one.
That looks weird and funny at the same time, but also cool.
Right, Baz. I'm 99% it is. Do you remember Terminator 1 or 2 that did the endoskeleton lab?
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically, the endoskeleton, you put in a thing, you put some plastic around it,
Yeah.
or plastic around it and make a rubber mart.
Yeah. Well, what was it? I know exactly what you're talking. I can't remember what they cried at, but I know what you're talking about. You'd come and put the thing in, and you'd squeeze it from an end, and then you let it dry, and it was like you could peel it off.
But weirdly enough, I found a bootleg T1000.
Oh, nice.
Which is weird.
That does look weird. Like
His arms are like supposed to be like that as well. I'm like, what the,
that looks weird.
weird, but there you go. And then the last thing I'll show off just before you put to Baz, or I'll do them my anime section. It's up to Baz. All I'm going to show is the bottom of the box.
No, I remember having one of those when I was a kid.
The Guardian Patrols big robot and figure.
Yeah, I remember having a few of those when I was younger. Like,
Small soldiers, little figure. Sits on the course and wings. It's all there complete. I don't know if the batteries work or not, but it's all the box is in pretty okay condition. So that's probably one of the nicest things I've found. So a backup is also found and a few bits.
I find something like that does bring it's like a blast for the past. I remember having a few of those when I was younger.
got small soldiers vibe to it, the figure.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest 5 inch and the big robot. That's one of one of the best pieces I found over there. I found a few other bits as well, but that's one I wanted to put out. And now Baz likes his small soldiers, massive universal robot things, and
It's actually fun because I used to use that with the He-Man stuff when I was younger.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's supposed the head doesn't move, but the arms move up and down, and the waist swivel, and that's it.
Oh, there was a couple of different
He
versions.
was barbarian with his long hair.
You've got the ones there is it's just the arms that move. Everything else is just a solid piece, and then you've got one.
His body's got a slight twist to it, and the arms move up and down. That's it. No head because of the hair. The hair that's got thingy bob.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there you go. Bash, do you want to carry on, or do you want to do your section and I'll come back to my anime section, or what?
Well, we can come back to your one near the end. You can show off your other bits. So I've been busy going to the charity shops, Dave, over the last maybe 2 weekends. So you know that there is a certain Power Ranger line that I kind of always pick stuff up if I see them. Not got them.
Yeah.
Picked up the bollocks. I managed to pick up the Terrorsaur Morpher from Dino Charge.
Nice one.
Oh, there's not even enough button on it. In one of the charity shops was selling like figures for £1, so I picked up one of the new rafts.
What were in the shops already?
Picked up a Leo. I picked up the new Metalhead. I was surprised that that's in the charity. That was in the charity shop. Picked up a couple of chipmunks. Picked up the Toy Story Evil Knievel. And one of the bags I did pick up was turtle figures. More turtle figures. So you have Baxter Stockman.
Baxter.
Rock and Roll Raph. I don't know what he was actually cried back in the original line.
Punk Rock, was he?
The Samurai.
Yeah.
I don't know what, man. I know they did do a
Punk line.
proper toy for him when they were back now. And then there was
Genghis Frog.
Genghis. I picked up a Danger Mouse annual.
You don't see that often.
You've been showing off a lot of plushies recently, so I seen Pac-Man. So I had to buy Pac-Man. And then going into my local. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I'm going to my local charity shop. They're actually at the minute they're doing 50% off all their toys, Dave. So I seen this robot from the Lost in Space. I've still got to try and they left the batteries in. It's typical, so the battery compartment's a bit corrosive. So I'm going to try and see if I can somehow fix it and see if I can actually make this thing light up.
Sorted.
If not, it'll be nice as a display piece. And then got another. You talking about your divers? I found this guy.
Rescue Heroes.
Grim. It's from Fisher Price, but it's like, it looked cool, so I picked it up. As I say, it's not often you find them with their backpacks and their weapons.
Yeah. And the helmet.
Then for game, I picked up the Mega Bloks Land Shark with Roboto and a Skeletor. That'll go nice. That'll go nice next to my Castle Grayskull.
Sorted.
And then from the boot sale on Saturday, I found Sequest. Card is a little bit battered, but I think eventually.
I do like the card art, so I'll give you that still.
Yeah, the card art is actually cool. As I say, I didn't really realise it actually did the toy line for it. And then from the only other bits I got from the boot sale was a new Ben 10 figure that I didn't have.
Not bad.
And then I got a replacement Tigra, because the one I've got is just a 5 points articulation one that goes in the little bike.
Yeah.
So I technically got those ones off of Kenny that you met when you were up, when you come up.
Okay.
And then from one of the other charity shops, I found another spare bike from Black Adam. I picked this one up for my dad, Dave.
Yeah,
remember when you were up, he was talking about a certain motorbike. Well, I went and found a little Evil Knievel. I know he was talking about. That's what he talked about at the weekend. I remember having Evil Knievel. And it's like, Ken, what? I says, just for thingy, I said, I'm going to pick this up for my dad.
Little giggles.
He's already got Thunderbird 4, so he'll have another one to add to his Wii collection.
You might catch you up and take you over, boss.
Oh, no. So this was all in one bag. So there was a Chit Chitty Bang Bang.
Chit.
And the wings still work on it.
Nice one.
It's missing one of the
Little girl.
But it's not often that you see these lying about, Dave. There's a little Grimlock as well.
Grims.
There's I think this is either Burger King or McDonald's from in Barney. Little Batman, but I believe these are from the original.
89.
Yeah. There's also the 89 Batmobile. And there was a
Guardian from Toy Story.
Toy Story. I think they're all there's three of them, but they're all the same. And then there's a wee mini one. And then there was a couple of football players.
Paul Scholes and Ian Rush, is it?
I think so, yeah.
His name's on the front, Baz. Front of the black.
I can't from and make the names out because it's But they're going to the wee one because he's been asking about football players. Oh, there was also a
Sorry.
in there. So the stuff that I was more excited about finding was these. Because to me, this is something you wouldn't normally find in a charity shop.
Good people.
Yeah, so I got one of the bad guys from Insectors. And then I got a couple of, well, technically it's the same good guy, but one comes with his holsters. Doesn't come with weapons. I mean, I've already got this guy, but this is my original one, Dave. And you can kind of tell with the face, his face is slightly different.
I think one was the bug that came by himself, one with the bug, so that's what they did, that's slightly different.
Yeah. But as I say, it's very, you might be lucky to find one, but not three.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a decent find for me this year so far. Then last Wednesday? Was it last Wednesday or last Thursday? I went back and I found a little wiki.
Wiki.
Then the same day that I got the sectors, I picked up this. I believe this is a knockoff robot of some sort, but all comes in pieces. I'll try and quickly put this together. So also got this, Dave. Fortunately, the little clock doesn't work anymore. That's still a nice little piece. And even with the sectors, I even got some weapons and shields.
Jesus.
And I got a bag of Marvel figures as well. So there was a Loki in there. The majority of these are all movie Spider-Man figures. So there is a Sandman, unfortunately, is missing one of his hands. But I'm going to try and see if I can actually make one. There's the movie Venom. There's Green Goblin.
Slobbling.
There's two different black suit Spider-Mans. Probably my favourite one. A decent knockoff Spider-Man. A standard suit. Ooh. Spider-Man. Scorpion. One figure I didn't know actually they made. And then Rhino.
What's your head?
And the last item that I got was I found this.
So,
You know. It's the I think this is the Mattel one, Dave.
yeah, it is. Most
Yeah.
so from Mattel.
All I need to do is find a decent Aquaman, make a wee from in a wee saddle. And then the last item that I did go, this is Super, is it Super Squirrel or Super Squirrel?
Yeah.
He's been showing a lot of this line off, and they are the most weirdest things ever.
And it's all the people.
Yeah, but I didn't know they'd done proper action figures, Dave. I thought they were all little vinyl figures. So I I picked up a Dark Speaker Man. B&M's has actually got these in the new.
They're everywhere.
Didn't know they were doing like proper action figures. That's just up my alley, kind of a weird character.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird because you get cameraman, plunger man, you get TV woman, and then you get dark speaker man. But some of those little vinyl figures that are cool. Even the one that's like a toilet with just a head sticking out with machine guns.
Yeah.
Most weirdest.
Buggers in the world, aren't they?
That is. Aye, that's kind of me. As I says, this was a gamble. This guy, because I didn't know if it was complete. I was just going to use.
So that was probably your best find, Maz. I know I like your sectors, but I think that one for me, that one I would have picked up.
Well, this was a kind of a gamble, Davey, because you see it in a bag, and it's like, well, is it complete? Because the way it works, it's like it's all little ships that combined into it.
I think it's 56 ships or something. I can remember rightly.
I just pity the little clock's not working anymore.
Nice one.
That is a little knockoff, bootleg, whatever you want to. I know they did different colours as well. But I thought it was quite a little interesting. Kind of reminds me of like a knockoff Voltron.
Yeah.
I'll just strip them. Because as I said, man, it's like each little piece looks like just like a little ship. Just need to strip him down so I can shove him back in his bag again. But, as I say, man, some of the stuff that I've been finding are like maybe the last week and a half. I just can't believe my luck at the minute.
Just one of the things, isn't it?
It's like the only new thing I bought was that He-Man Lego set. Everything else I've either found at the charity shop or fair enough. I went to the boot sale last week, but all I found was 2 figures and that carded figure. Version of them and charity shops and boot sales are usually hit and miss, but when you find something that you know shouldn't really be in a charity shop, it gets you. You wonder what else they've got through the back.
Yeah.
And I am tempted to buy Captain Brutus. I think that's what his name is, from the Skeleton Crew, like the Black Savrak guy. Because Amazon at the minute I've got him down to 17 quid. So I'm kind of. It's only Skeleton Crew figure I want. Unless they do the pirate droid. But you probably could pick up a couple of those K9s and customize them yourself. But I do like the look at it. In the series, Brutus, he did look cool. He was bulky. The figure doesn't look as bulky, but it's only pictures you're looking at until you see it in your hand, kind of thing. But
Perfect express, but it's going to I actually liked the owl lady from episode 3. The real owl, book of knowledge person. So there you go, there's more. So.
But no, because I think he's like a wolf, and man, I love like werewolves and lichens and all that kind of thing. So I would just have I would just have a shelf just fully for fully that stuff.
Yeah,
there's a couple of werewolf figures I do want, because I want one of the dog soldier.
Yeah.
But man, they are expensive, Dave.
Yes.
They are expensive figures, but man, it's. And I've kind of been looking at is it the Terratoons?
Yeah.
They have actually brought out Werewolf in London 2-pack. Comes with a little zombie guy, plus the werewolf does look cool. Does look a bit goofy, but as you know, we like our weird.
Goofy the better. Not goofy. Badge, do you want to put me on the big screen for one more second? There.
That's where I picked up one of those skicky big, or you cried. Toilet papers. It just looks weird as a speaker for a head. Kind of reminds you of like the old Muscle Men.
Yeah. A lot of old different wrestlers. Right. I thought I'd give you guys a quick masterclass on it. Last week I showed, a couple of weeks ago before the holiday, or 3 weeks ago now, I picked up the Playmates Godzilla collection.
Yeah.
Godzilla vs. Kong. And that's like their version of Godzilla, where there's a bit crackier, the tail whips, and that sort of stuff. So there's the Playmates version. Every single year in Japan, Godzilla is formed unreleased in Japan. If you've got Netflix and that sort of stuff, you'll find there's a new one called -1. There's the plastic vinyl figure. There's a limited edition silver version, and then there's a green tint version, which is the Tokyo Shop exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like the boxed ones you get, but that's how they release them in Japan. It's like in a tag with the tags on the Godzilla dorsal things. This one was exclusive because the arms are pulling out. He's like a slight green to him. So I went to the Anime Con and one of my Godzilla friends was there, so I picked up that off him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cat would like that, because
There's that one. Then, everybody's favourite film in the world is 1998 Godzilla, or Zilla, they call him. And for 2004, they did a Finals War movie. And from the movie, he was in it for like 20 seconds if you watched it. But I'm not going to spoil it, he's very short.
Before Godzilla blew his brains out.
Yeah, smacks him once and he's out of the count. But they did a small version of Zilla as well. Comes with a tag again.
That is actually quite cool, to be honest. I know it's not the best. Wasn't the best movie. It's a lot of.
No, I quite like the Andrew Brody Godzilla. At least it's completely different and unique. I don't really
talk about that movie, but that is actually quite cool. I like that.
So there was that one. From also Bandai and Godzilla, they also did a similar to like concept design, and one of the ones I like that's completely different is I think it's like Slacker version. He's like he said, it's like more gold and silver. And he's got the chunky feet. He's still got the,
Kind of looks like Godzilla, but it's not Godzilla because it's like he's got from. I know. Look, I was just going to say the size difference is weird.
He's a bit taller than all the rest as well.
It looks like he's got upper teeth on his upper jaw, and then
yeah.
It does it. As you say, I know the
only problem is you do need your 12-inch shells because the tails are that long. It's ridiculous.
The thing with the Playmates ones, man, they've made the Playmates with the Godzilla ones. The Godzilla tails are too big. It's the same with the, when Playmates done the vinyl figures as well.
Yeah.
The Godzilla ones, man, the tails are too big, so you need a longer shelf.
I'm impressed. From 2012, I picked you up from my America trip 2 years ago. But I thought I'd go, for me, the old OG style Jaguar. And it's like the old OG style.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You still got the arm up and down, the twisting the elbow and that sort of stuff. You got his slight twisting in his head or body.
I was going to say that one does look weird proportioned, but that's probably what it looked like when he first appeared.
I'll say he's got the Toei Limited 2012 on the butt of his back cannon.
I've seen a lot of versions of that, but I've never seen that version. But as I say, if it's a limited edition one, we maybe never got them over here.
Well, part of it is the Godzilla they re-evolved it and imagined it so many times. It's unreal.
Yeah.
But that was like, I helped our friend do a 3-day con, helping him. He just come out to hospital doing surgery. So I helped one of our friends, so he gave me that for 3 days at the show.
Nice.
So, just something you don't see too much is don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Darklycan81. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like.
That is cool.
But thanks, man. That's all I picked up.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to act out a battle scene there.
No. Maybe one down the channel, but no.
Wrong channel.
So yeah. So Mary was eventful weekend. The weekend I helped a couple of friends out. I helped the security staff out. A few other bits. There was 2 Comic Cons on the same weekend. It was crazy.
As I say, I've got to go and sort a few bits out tomorrow. I've got to go and sort my fucking license out. every 10 years you've got to renew it for your picture. So I've got to do that tomorrow. I've got to do a few things for my sister tomorrow. And I think with the schools are off tomorrow, so me and the wee one, we're going to head down to our
It's
charity
half
shop.
term next week, isn't it? The Easter weekend next week, is it? Or half term week?
We're going to see what our charity shops actually got in store for us. No, it's just we're finding those free sectors. It's kind of like hyped me up a bit. Kind of like if that's what, especially finding that and that kind of like knockoff robot kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, and then I found the two 289 Batman things. It's like if that's what else have they actually got in the back that they're kind of waiting to put out?
Yeah.
What other stuff can I find cheap, especially if they're still doing the half price? Because they did when I was speaking to one of the lassies in there, she's like, "We've got a backlog of toys. It's just we don't have the staff to put it out at the moment. There was stuff that was meant to go out for Christmas, kind of thing. When they usually do their Christmas displays, they usually have a lot of carded stuff, a lot of new. They usually get like a lot of new stuff handed into them. Just never had a chance to put it out. And I've noticed over the last couple of weeks they have been putting the odd LOL doll sets out and box sets and the little Spider-Man and pullback bikes and Batman bikes. Yeah. Oh, that's just. We'll see what the weekend has in store for us. Let's say I might go to the boot sale because I found that Sequest figure carded. It'll be interesting to see if that guy comes back and see if he's got anything else.
Sorted. I hope you all goes well.
The guy did say, he goes, I did have quite a lot of carded stuff. He was just selling them off cheap. But I never got there until about 12:30, and everybody was starting to pack up because it's 9 till 2. But once a lot of folk have made their money or they just start leaving, so I mean, I got there and there was a lot of folk. That guy was packing up, and I just says, "How much you want for that?" Blah blah blah. Before you hang it, he's like, "Ken, what? Couple of quid, you can have it." You just try to get ready stuff. He said, if you were here a couple of hours ago, he says, I had a lot of carded Marvel figures. Had a lot of Buffy figures as well, seemingly. He says, I've still got more. He says, I might come back this weekend, weather pending kind of thing.
Yeah,
he was been in. There wasn't enough space inside the thingy, so there was about 4 or 5 of them outside. I said, I'll see what the weather. He said, I'll see what the weather's like this weekend. He goes, if it's not raining or that, he says, I might pop back and bring some more stuff. So it's kind of.
I've got a few personal things to do the weekend because I know for the last week or so, quite a few people asked me if I'm doing that. Like, as well, I read the T-shirts on the wrestling shows on the weekend in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a few things on the weekend, a few bits. So, we're getting there slowly, I should say. But we'll get through this slowly.
Saturday afternoon, we were going to be busy because I've got I've got my brother and his 3 lassies coming. I've got my other brother coming with his 2. My sister will probably be here. My dad's pal for Glasgow's coming over. My mum's pal, she's coming there as well. So we're going to have on Saturday. Dad's not going to have a chance to sit on his arse, basically. And then his cousin, he married my dad's cousin, but my dad grew up with him because they stayed on the same street, kind of thing. There's just, I think there's like 2 or 3 years of difference, but he's coming through because he's going to show Dad how to make something because Dad's learning to properly cook, Dave. He's kind of with everything that happened last year, he's had to learn to do things on his own. And he has been making some really nice bits, but it's all due to his pal. His pal's basically writing everything down, and he's following it step by step.
Master chef in the making, that's what we like.
So, that saves me from, and I could just sit back and like, right, you're not doing that right, because it's usually me that does all the cooking.
Right.
But that's our hour. I believe Nick and Kat are doing a live stream, so if anybody's still in the chat, pop over and say hi to them.
Action Pop Dad channel.
Hopefully everybody has a nice weekend. As we always say, don't spend too much money.
Always.
Until next week, we'll catch you all later. Stay safe, everyone.